Hi, I'm Ronnie Laverty, and I am coming to you live from the Drury Inn Hotel in St. Joseph, Missouri, on our way back from Montana to Kansas, and in the bathroom. Anyway, so here goes. My topic is about how Buddy the Elf got out of rehab just in time to deliver my baby. The baby's coming! The baby's coming! Was all Buddy the Elf kept saying as he was hurling himself over the rehab staff in his always festive green outfit. Anybody who knows Buddy the Elf knows that he's very close with Santa Claus, calls him his papa, sits on his lap, he's all big. Papa's all little elf. And he gets very excited to see him, and he's known for shouting, "It's Santa! It's Santa! Santa is coming!" Sorry. Anyway, so after living some time in New York City with his newfound father and half-brother and stepmother, he decided that other than Christmas, babies were the most special thing in the world. So he wanted to have more to do with that, and he decided to go big. He decided that he was going to attend medical school. Long story short, he ended up being my OBGYN. So the point is that if Buddy the Elf, who came from the North Pole, could make people, or he could learn to live in an entirely different world that he wasn't used to, that he knew next to nothing about, like it's the world's best cup of coffee, right? Then, and get people to understand him and love him for who he is, and graduate medical school. Why wouldn't I want him on this special day? His perseverance, his innocence, and his comedy during the most important day, and likely the most painful day of my life. And we could all use some humor, some comedy when we're dealing with birth. So I'm going to talk to you about how Buddy ended up in rehab. How Buddy escaped rehab just in the nick of time, pun intended, old Saint Nick, to deliver my baby. Okay. So how he ended up in rehab. The story was told that he was always so hopped up on sugar that someone assumed that he was abusing drugs in the hospital. Buddy was pretty shocked by this because we know that Buddy is a very innocent person, and they had to drag him away and say, "Hey, you know what? We just gotta get these test results back." And he's just distraught because this is not the type of person he is. And they had to get the test results back before he could be released. Luckily, the rehab center was in the same building, just on a different floor than the labor and delivery unit. Anyway, back to how Buddy escaped rehab in the Saint nick of time. Knee slapper. So anyway, of course, Buddy was always carrying maple syrup and candies with him. So as he was hurtling over desks and orderlies, he's, flinging syrup behind him and throwing, candy gumdrops and stuff, and tripping everybody up, getting past them, Home Alone style. Anyway, plot twist! They were actually teaching a new class of interns about integrity. So the class was up in the gallery, and he didn't know that. I knew. I gave my consent. And because Buddy is one of the most genuine people that I have ever met. So, from the gallery, a class of interns were intensely watching this hilarious yet inspiring turn of events. Buddy came sliding into my room. Again, I was aware of the lesson. Just in time to scrub up and to deliver my beautiful baby boy. And he was so proud of himself and so happy. The baby is here. The baby is here. Anyway, with a syrupy sweat running down his face, he peered up to the gallery to see all of his little Dr. Elf protégés clapping for him, and realized it was a setup to prove that his good nature and unwavering positive attitude to the class. Conclusion, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge any book by its cover. Don't judge humans. Don't judge them by anything. You never know. You just never know what someone's going through. You don't know anything about that person. So just be kind and don't be judgmental. Give people a bit of the doubt. Find inspiration in the big things, the little things, the mundane things. Never give up. Be like Buddy the Elf.